Hello, beautiful conscious creators. Have you met your twin? Are you wondering, is it possible to have a relationship together? For many, this connection can be difficult at the onset, despite the deep love that is felt. Or maybe you haven't met your twin, but you're hoping to, and you're curious about what this kind of relationship requires. So in this video, I'm going to give 6 tips on how to have a healthy relationship with your twin flame. Now again, this connection and experience is unique to each person, so these are guidelines to consider. And while I believe these are especially helpful in the twin connection, it can also be supportive for any romantic relationship. So be sure to check out my Twin Flame Soul Connection series for more videos on this topic. Now, I'm Kim Falcon, intuitive channel, quantum healer, and hypnotherapist, and if you're looking for guidance and support on this part of your journey, I offer an integrative approach to wellness through the services that I offer, working with the mindset, the energy field, and the soul with intuitive coaching, energy healing, and hypnotherapy. I am so excited you're here with me today and excited to get started. So here we go, in no particular order. Tip number 1. Settle into the energies. So the energies in this relationship at the onset are quite intense and potent, but if you move through them with an awareness of this and also the dynamic of this connection, then you can have a much more conscious experience by consciously and gently settling into the energies, letting go of trying to control and allowing the energy to be what it needs to be for each of you. So things like breath work, meditation, spending time in nature, those kinds of things will support you in being grounded, centered, and have greater peace of mind. Also, doing things that bring you joy, like hiking, playing music, whatever that may be, going to the beach, spending time with friends, to keep you in the present moment, rather than projecting out into the future of what will be. Number 2 is prioritize your connection with your higher self. Make time to connect inward. This is a time where integration of the higher self takes place. So connecting to and living from that place does become more organic, and it will assist you so that you don't lose yourself in the other person, so to speak, and that you're always checking in and listening to the guidance that you receive so that you're making the highest choices and are a conscious participant in this sacred exchange. If you're in a twin relationship now and would like to share any tips you have, I'd love to hear them in the comments below. All right, so tip number 3, step into your fears. Know that this connection is going to inspire change for all good reason. So staying close to your higher self will ease any resistance to change and remind you that you're always being guided and that your universe has your back. Now, this connection, of course, will require that you are stepping into any fears around love, which means we will feel vulnerable. But it is through this vulnerability that our hearts begin to open from being guarded. And anytime our heart is open, fear goes away. If you're finding value in this and you're finding this information to be helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share it out with a friend who can also help. This is an important topic because twin relationships, along with relationships in general, can be difficult to navigate. Now, tip number 4, speak from your heart with your beloved. So there's a couple of things going on here. I mean, the emotions and the energy is running high, and then the nudge to step into your fears, and all of this opening ourselves up to being vulnerable. And so all of the ways we use to protect ourselves go by the wayside, which again opens our hearts. So it's from this place that we then learn to speak from, but it's also an incredibly necessary part to any successful relationship, really. Learning to speak from our hearts and from a place of truth, and to share what we're really feeling from a pure place is going to serve ourselves, our partners, and our relationship in so many ways. When we speak our truth, we clear old repetitive programs and we lay a foundation for a new template of relationships, which the twin flame connection is. All right, so tip number 5, stay focused on you. When you merge with your twin, it can feel all-consuming and you can easily lose yourself in the energy. And even though it may normalize over time, it still remains an intense connection. So it's going to be incredibly important to do things that will allow you to stay focused on your creation in order to maintain a healthy balance. So to this point, use these higher vibrational frequencies to create. That's what they're in place for. And you may also want to journal about your experience in the process too. That'll assist in staying connected to you and moving through in a grounded way. And time alone will reinforce your individuality. So these things are going to be really important. You don't want to get lost in your twin or any relationship for that matter. But sometimes it's hard not to, because the human side of us gets caught in the energies and our thoughts about, what will happen? What does this mean? So do these things to help you stay focused on you and your creation. All right. So tip number 6 is to allow. Allow the relationship to organically unfold without forcing from a place of fear or need. We can have a tendency to really attach to this relationship because of all the intense feelings, and also to our own twin because of the emotions it invokes. So instead, remember that every day you and your twin, from a place of empowerment, make a conscious choice to be in this relationship versus being in it from fear, need, attachment, and or obsession. Allowing and making a conscious choice, remembering that you have a choice, will lend itself to a much more enjoyable and relaxed experience. Hope this has been helpful for you, but before we go, I'll leave you with a final thought. What are you creating in this now moment? See you in my next video.